Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Let's take a look what do we have in the economic calendar for today. Overnight session data were in form of the RICS house price balance from the UK and inflation expectations in the New Zealand. Inflation expectations in New Zealand are at the level of 2.1%. GDP in the UK increased from 0.1 to 0.4, beating the expectations. Industrial production up from minus 0.5 to 0.5. Manufacturing production up from minus 3 to 0.7. Monthly GDP change from minus 0.1 to 0.1%, and trade balance is minus 17.45 billion pounds, so it's shrinking down from minus 18.90 billion pounds. So very good bunch of data from the UK. We'll definitely take a look at the cable later on. Now, GDP in the UK 0.1. I said that before. German CPI prices in line with the expectations. RAS leading 0.5, now minus 0.2 on the yearly mode, down from 2.6% to 2.3% as expected. Business investment in the UK minus 3.2%, down from 1.9%. CPI in Switzerland minus 0.1% as expected. In 50 minutes, we got German Buba Balz to give us speech. Then we got the GDP from Poland. Then we have IEA monthly report from the US at 10 o'clock. At the same time, we got ECB economic bulletin. And 1 hour later, we got the industrial production from the Euro zone, and of course the Eurozone economic forecasts. During the US session, we got the monthly GDP tracker from the UK scheduled for release at 1:30. Then we have the PPI and initial jobless claims data scheduled from the US scheduled for release at 2:30. At 6 o'clock, we got German Buba President Joachim Nagel to give a speech, and at the end of the day, two important data events. One is 10:30 business PMI from the New Zealand, and then Fed's balance sheet is scheduled for release at the same time, 10:30. So very busy day, especially with the releases from the Eurozone and especially from the UK, and then releases from the USA. So without any further ado, let's just switch to the charts. We are going to start with Euro Dollar. Euro dollar for our chart broke above the trend line finally. Big, nice, strong green breakout candle to the upside. Very nice. Good job, bulls, you want to say. Then we have some pullback towards 100 periods moving average, and up we go. Now we are back in the zone. In the supply zone, 1.0437, 1.0460. Now we are back here. We will see how the bulls will manage this zone, whether we will move higher, whether we will break above this supply zone and rally higher. Let me just extend this zone. There you go. Just a little visual aid. If we do so, then we definitely need to break above. Let me just get this line higher. Or let me just add some line, because there is one more level. If you want to be informed to the pip, there is a level here, 1.0468. This is the end of the zone. So if we want to go higher, there you go. It's even something like this right now. We need to break above 1.0468 and then head towards the swing high from the January 27, located at 1.0534. Momentum is strong, 60 points, momentum is positive. There is a high chance that we will do this movement to the upside sooner or later. The plan B is the rejection of the supply zone and movement back down. So as fast and aggressive we came to the upside and broke above the trend line, we might switch to the downside as fast as we did it before. So please pay attention to the current situation on Euro Dollar. Now, British Pound. The British Pound data were quite good for the bulls, because they tested the trend line breakout and then moved again higher again towards the level of 1.2477. Then of course we got the pullback, and yet again the bulls are trying to test the lower supply zone at 1.2522. If we break above the zone, then of course the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement is waiting for the bulls. This level is located at 1.2607, to be honest. But first we need to break above this supply zone. Let me just mark it down for you, so there is no mistake here. Let me just grab some rectangle. There you go. So this is the rectangle, and this rectangle obviously will be red because we are approaching the supply zone, so it's red as usual. And this is the supply zone, I mean. So if you still can't see it, so it's here. It's always been here since we spoke about it, and this is there you go. It started with this movement here, so that's where it was established. So that's the supply zone. We need to break out to the upside. Now we are going to take a look at the gold market. The gold market moved lower, established a local low at the level of 2863. So this is the local technical support, and there is a very nice pattern here. This is a pin bar with a low body and a long down wick, or down shadow. Movement to the upside, movement to the upside. The target is still 2,942, and the ultimate target for that run is $3,000 per ounce of gold. That might be reached very, very soon. Please notice momentum is of course strong and positive, but just recently came off the extremely overbought condition down to at the level of 51.50, and now we are bouncing back up. So this movement to the upside is 100% legitimate on this time frame. We should expect this market to go higher. The outlook for the gold remains bullish. We got secular uptrend here, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, moving towards the $3,000 per ounce of gold. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. As you can see, the Bitcoin doesn't do anything at all, completely nothing. The most boring market right now is the Bitcoin, basically, because we go up and down in microcycles, effectively doing lower highs and lower lows. So some sort of the really low volatility downtrend is being developed here after this very nice initial jump from the demand zone, and the same situation is on the RSI. So the RSI moves around the level of 50, however it very often slides down towards level of 40 and something like this, 38, 40 points. So there is, you can see there is some sort of the bearish pressure on the Bitcoin made right now, but it's not like a big pressure. It's just the bears that don't actually do any aggression on the markets right now. They just sell the Bitcoin anytime they can within this very, very ranged market, right? So the range is 102,444. So that's the technical resistance, and the technical support at 91,160. So what do we need right now? We need a decisive breakout above trend line, above the local technical resistance, or below the technical support. For now, we are still in the range, moving up and down aimlessly right now. The long-term trend is still up on Bitcoin. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.